Man, oh man, what a day. Guys, had a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the Oscars last night. If watching the Oscars is your thing, not really my thing, but I do like to watch a good film here and there, but that's about it. So, guys, you ever have that friend that you've had for years, like literally years? And in this case, I mean like 8 years. In 8 years, I've had this really good friend of mine, and we've been cool. You know, she started out in IT, super nice, super awesome woman, and we just prayed for each other, prayed for another family all across the country. And what's great about that is that you meet those friends, you have those people like that in your life, you do those different things, and you get a chance to actually do something for them. So I love that she supported me, and I supported her in the past. And the person I'm talking about is Alicia Monique, and I'm going to bring her on in this edition of Cadet Connection. She tried to tease me and say that she actually was, she said she was a hot mess with you. So So as soon as I can bring Alicia on, we're going to talk a little bit about her experiences. And I'm dressed as a hot mess because it's cold in Florida today. And so she says she's going to be a hot mess. Watch. We'll see what happens or what she looks like whenever she comes on. But, we'll get it going. So as soon as we can connect here, it looks like we're bringing Alicia on right now. Hey, what's happening?
Hi, I'm good. I don't
Okay,
like being
so,
on camera.
well, you said that you were a hot mess, so I toned it down today because I'm working from home. I got to go. I see people, I got to, just kind of make you feel comfortable. So I threw the beanie cap on and the hoodie from Nike. I shouldn't have said Nike because I don't get a check from Nike, but whatever. Well, that's another story. So for people who don't know you, that haven't loved on you like I have, and first of all, thank you. I know that you're an introvert. I know this is probably killing you inside a little bit, but are you just doing it because you love me and you're like my little sister from another mister?
Pretty much.
So those people that haven't known you for the last 8 years, why don't you tell everybody who you are, what you do, where you're from, and all that good stuff?
Um,
Uh-oh, I think we lost you a little bit there. Are you there? Can you hear me? You froze a little bit. I mean, I guess I could tell a joke till you come back, but I don't think people really want to see me. So, uh-oh, uh-oh. I think we may have lost her, guys. We might have to try this again in a little. Uh-oh, I think we lost her. So I'm going to give her a moment or two to let her try to reconnect. Maybe she'll go inside the house or something like that. Maybe she wants to connect to the Wi-Fi and jump back on a little bit here. But for those of you who've never seen me do a segment for Cadet Connections, because I have a company and it's called Currency Cadets. And with Currency Cadets, I get to talk to people who don't know the difference between a Bitcoin or a wood nickel. And it's not an MLM, it's not a direct sales company. So, and there's nothing wrong with that because I love Melaleuca. I will be forever a Melaleuca customer, for sure. And I'll help other people do the same thing, excuse me. But Currency Connects is where I get an opportunity to actually help people, and show them what this whole cryptocurrency space is, whether it's that or maybe how they can incorporate gold and silver, because it's about all currencies. And our job with Currency Cadets is to simply make currencies make sense. And so I like to showcase what other people do, because a company can always tell you how awesome they are, pay a bunch of people to be marketed, to be found, all these things, but you very rarely get to hear from their actual consumers of their product or service. And so which started as a labor of love with Currency Cadets, is kind of how it happened. And we could talk a bit more about that, but I think we have Alicia back. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Alicia back on. Hopefully we won't have a disconnection this time, and we'll talk a little bit more with Alicia here as soon as we can get her added back into this. But my job is to basically make currencies make sense. Whether it's Bitcoin or another coin or anything like that, I will walk you through the process and show you, and explain to you what all happened. So now that you're back, you ready? All
I'm
right.
back. I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, that's all right. Tell them to stop streaming those Netflix, and then you'll be good to go. So,
No, what were we talking about? Oh,
talking about you.
coin.
Tell everybody who you are.
Okay. My name's Alicia, obviously. I run I'm an esthetician. I used to be IT, but due to some things that in the IT world that I'm not too fond of, I decided to take another route, and I went into being an esthetician. I love skin, helping people take care of their skin, helping them feel better, educating them. And in that, I found doing lash extensions, which I also enjoy because I'm a little OCD, which you kind of have to be because it's extremely tedious. So, but yeah, that's who I am. Oh, I'm from Oklahoma, a little state that most people don't ever stop into.
Hey, you got an NBA team there. You got the OKC Thunder there, so there you go.
Yeah. I have a lot of friends from when I used to live in Seattle that say that I stole them.
There,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, the whole Seattle Supersonics thing. Okay.
Hey, I
So
was there when that happened.
you were?
Yeah,
Did you leave about the same time?
No. I left, I think, like a year later, but I went
Oh,
to
okay.
see. I actually went to see one of their last games against the Wizards.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so now we know a little bit about who you are, what you do, and everything like that. Talk to us a little bit about your experience by being a member of Currency Cadets. What has that been like for you?
Amazing. Now you already know that I'm really busy, so I like being able to go to the page and get information that I can trust and that is accurate. So that's one of the best things about Currency Cadets for me, because accuracy is great because I really don't have a whole lot of time to do all the research that I used to be able to do when I strictly worked online.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so are you talking about the research for like the ICOs or what's going on in the market, when things are going to dip, when things are going to go high or whatever? Or...
Yeah, most certainly. Especially the ICOs. I really like the ICOs that come out and the information that you put out for, the ICOs, the new ones that are coming out, what's good and what's not great. So.
Okay, so what has been your favorite ICO? And for those of you who don't know what an ICO is is actually what's called an initial coin offering. That is when a cryptocurrency coin decides that they're going to do something. They come up with the coin, the application, the research, white papers, roadmap, all that kind of stuff. And you have to determine if this is a coin that you want to invest in before the coin goes public on what we call a cryptocurrency exchange. So speaking of ICOs, which ICO did you like the best?
You already know Electronium is my favorite because of the fact that they're using the mobile platform, and I really think they're going to do amazing because of the mobile platform. So.
Yeah, I like that too. I think one of the things that I found that's pretty cool about Electronium is the deal that they made with Samsung. So all those Samsung people, whatever, I don't care. I'm still going to be an iPhone. I'm an iSnob for life, so don't worry about that. You're not going to convert me. But, Electronium just being one of the many coins that we were talking about. I was talking to someone about this the other day about a coin called Substratum that I did my own research on, that I figured out. I got it, I got them, I think it was around like $4 or $5 for a penny. Pooled it in with a few other folks. Everybody put in their money. So I kind of wish I did it on my own. But again, you never know which one's going to take off, whatever. When you get these 5 coins, you get $100, you get like 50,000 of these tokens. And then it goes from being 5 to a penny, you get 5 for a penny, to going up to 84 cents. So now you made $42,000 on $100. Now, obviously that doesn't happen a lot, but it did happen a few months ago. Not even a few months ago. I think it was just under 2 months ago. I have to go back and look at the date. Gosh, we're already in March. Wow. But, getting the kind of information to know what, everything like that. I try to let people know that, guys, I don't give out investment advice. I give you education. I give you research. I give you tutelage on how to do this and how to do that for yourself, because you don't need anybody to invest in the cryptocurrency on your own. Now, that's a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you are. So I guess, so now that we've talked about ICOs and Electronium and stuff like that, what are some of your bigger goals? Like, what are some of your goals? Like, what would you like to see happen? Like, you know what, as a member of Currency Cadets, I am so glad because I have accomplished what? What is it that you want to do?
Absolute freedom. My only dream ever is just to be able to travel at will. So,
okay.
Like, I don't mind living here in Lawton, Oklahoma, where my lovely family is at, as long as I can leave when I want to. Because I have this thing as not being trapped. So I came home from traveling. I used to live in Guam and I've been to Japan. I've been overseas a lot, and I've visited Asia. Now it's time to visit Europe, but being at home is a good thing for me. So being able to travel whenever I want is paramount.
Yeah, and you're a military brat also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank your father for his service. Thank you for his service. That reminded me too. Did you see what I put up? How we have the hero memberships now. So if you are a first responder or retired military, you get all the benefits of an executive membership for the hero membership rates. So
Yeah,
that's
I did
cool.
see.
So that's something that being a veteran, I want to be able to help other veterans, in that capacity and things like that. So, okay, so if somebody were to stop you on the street, and guys, by the way, if any of you have a question that you want to ask, be nice. She's an introvert. You can ask her. You can ask me. If you have a question that you want to ask Alicia, again, this is her. This is about her. It's not about me or how much money I'm making or how much money the group's making or my company. This is an individual that's doing well. She loves the group. She's having a great experience she wants to share. So put me on the spot, put her on the spot, ask any question. So before they ask a question, Alicia, what would you say would probably be, not your goal, but I just lost my train of thought. But I think I probably want to know what's the most fun you had so far, I guess. Or
with currency cadets?
Yeah, with currency cadets. Or better yet, here's a better question. If someone were to ask you, what is it like being a member of currency cadets? What would you tell them? How would you talk to them?
What's it like being?
Uh-oh, I think we lost her. But thank you, Scott, so much for giving her a vote of confidence. She's doing great. Did we lose you, Alicia? Uh-oh. We were just about to wrap it up, too. Uh-oh, I think we lost her again. But that's okay. That's okay, guys. Come on, Alicia. Come on back to us. Reconnect. And then I love technology, right? Gotta love technology. So, guys, again, I'll just kind of let you guys know this here. I haven't kicked it off yet or talked about it yet, but I guess I'll fill some dead air space here until we get Alicia back for the last two questions. Is that we are doing a membership drive. If you know somebody that is already in the group Currency Cadets and you want to be a member, they can go ahead and add you to the group, and there's no cost to you. You can, for your annual membership, technically it doesn't even really start till April the 1st, or rather the 2nd, because I don't play around with April Fool's Day. And then you guys can actually take all the benefits now, and then it'll officially start on the 1st. Now, after that, guys, we're going to have some amazing things that we're going to be doing too. Like today at 1 o'clock, I'm giving away some free Bitcoin. Just because we like to vote, we like to do a lot of speculation. One of the questions was, which of these three legacy coins, Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum, do you think is going to have the biggest gain on Saturday and Sunday? So everybody cast their vote, and the people that all won, they picked the winning team. Those 5 people, their name, they're going to be added into a pool, and I'm just going to give away some free Bitcoin because I can. So there you go. Who can't use $50 worth of free Bitcoin that'll turn into whatever it's going to turn into, right? Well, there you go. All right, so it looks like we've lost her here, guys. We'll give it a few more seconds, but if she doesn't come up, guys, thank you for watching. And if you have any questions at all whatsoever of myself or of Alicia, we're in this video together, so go ahead and just comment, and we'll go ahead and we'll get these questions answered for you guys. Thanks so much. And I didn't get it. Oh, wait a minute. Here she is. I'm going to bring her back on, guys, just so she can say goodbye. Uh-oh. Where'd she go? Uh-oh. Did she go somewhere? Uh-oh. Let me try to add her back. Let's see here. Uh-oh. She wasn't there. If you're watching, Alicia, come on back. I saw you get ready to connect. Come on back if you're there. Oh, she said her phone overheated. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Alicia. If you could just, I guess we'll just do it this way since you had to fall off because your phone overheated. Just leave a comment and just let everybody know if there was one thing that you could actually ask, or someone ask you, what would be the one thing that you would say to them or for them if they were thinking about becoming a member of Currency Cadets? Go ahead and type that answer, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this session, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alicia. You did great, except for your phone overheating, but that's okay. We'll get that fixed out, with wherever the phone was manufactured from. And, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. give Alicia some love. If you want to know more about Currency Cadets, you can ask her. You can ask her or ask me or anyone like that, and we'll try to get you the information that you need. So, bringing her right back on, guys, just to say, goodbye, I guess, or just kind of answer that last question. Now you don't have to type it. You can just answer the question.
Stinking iPhone. Anyway.
Don't start with me about that iPhone. Don't you do it.
But anyways,
awesome. Quickly before we take off here.
I love Okay, what I love about Currency Cadets is the fact that, one, it's fun. The owner is trustworthy. Everybody puts in a ton of information. They contribute like crazy, which is great because it's a very active community, which is why I like it so much.
I will say one thing that is humbling. There are so many people that they want to know information. They'll say, "Hey, Tony, I heard about this. What's going on with that?" And then I'll just answer the question, or I'll give them research. And I always challenge everybody. It's one thing when you make a bet with yourself. It's one thing when you make a bet and you say, "Hey, Bitcoin is going to drop from this price to this price during this time frame," and you start sweating bullets because guess what? You got about 13 minutes left. I remember Jason LeCavalier. Shout out to him if you're in the Missouri area. See him for real estate. He's a real estate investor. He's also in our group. Love cryptocurrency. So those things are kind of a little bit, I guess, scary, if you will. But 2 days in advance, accurately predicting when something's going to happen. I'm not 100% right, but I'm better than 80%. And so I love that because I love the industry. I love watching and I love sharing. So, but you're right though, Alicia, we do have a pretty active community. People are bringing stuff to the table and that just makes us all better. So thank you so much for sharing, this. And if somebody wants to find out how they can get in contact with you, if they're in the Lawton area, they need their eyelashes done or they need some esthetician magic, how can they find you?
You can just find me at facebook.com/Lawton or www.lawton.com.
Awesome. And thank you so much for sharing with us. I just think these things are so important because I love having social proof that people are making money, that people are getting good information. They're in a community that they can trust and not just some cleverly designed marketing thing that I come up with. Like today, you were talking about how you were a hot mess. Guess what? I just threw on my beanie. I'm a hot mess today too. So we're just sharing it. We're just sharing the good stuff, right? We're just sharing everything. And so, how everybody's making money and everybody's happy and, helping navigate. I think the thing is helping everybody navigate through all of the tough stuff, the stuff they don't know, because they can be scary, and I like holding somebody's hand and saying, "Hey, you know what? Come on. This is what you should do. If I were you, this is what I would do. This is how this works," and educating them. And that's something that I love. And again, thanks for sharing, Alicia. Guys, reach out to her if you're in that area. You need to get your eyelashes done. I'm a guy, so I have no concept of how important that is.
Guys already have lashes they don't deserve.
You're gonna make me say something that's gonna get me some hate mail.
But
you're gonna give me some hate mail, but that's okay. But I love you. Thanks so much for being a member. And if you know anybody that you love that reaches out to you privately, you can add them to the group, and I'll give them a free membership if someone reaches out to you today and they say they want to be a member of Currency Cadets. How about that?
For sure. I have someone in mind already.
All right. Add them on. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.